Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing a premiere draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. So let's hop in and find a table. Oh, we found a table. I am still enjoying this set. I know I keep saying that, but it's still true. Let's see what we open this time. Alright, a lot of stuff here. There's the Quasari Revenant, which I think is going to be the pick. Dragonologist, which wouldn't be bad either. You can pause the recording and see what that does. There's Piercing Exhale. There's the Kiru Goldkeeper, Kishla Trawlers. Furious Forebearer is okay, but I think it looks scarier than what it is. Dragonstorm Globe, Reigning Victor, even Trade Route Envoy. Actually, that looks like the Trade Route Envoy in that art. The person sitting down. That is totally, it's got the same armor. Well, no, it doesn't have the dog face. That's a dog. Alright. Whoa. Mythic Dragon, Nerev. Heart of the Storm. If a creature you control that never this turn would deal damage, it deals twice that much damage instead. 4 mana, 4/5 flyer, Mythic Dragon. We're going to take that. And with that, we'll try to be Mardu. So other good Mardu things here. We've got Bearer of Glory, Nightblade Brigade, Scoured Barons. Oh yeah, Marshal of the Lost, don't forget about him. But we're just going to take the Mythic Dragon. And we will see what comes of it. There's Molten Exhale, there's Stormplane Detainment, there's Venerated Stormsinger, there's Call the Spirit Dragon. But I think Venerated Stormsinger is good enough for this deck that we're going to want it with this Nerev. There's Hardened Tactician as well, but I think the Stormsinger is just better. It has Mobilize, it has that Drain effect. There's also Molten Exhale. There's Osseous Exhale. This pack is stacked. Can I just have the whole pack? Unfortunately, that's not how draft works. Alright, now we've got Reigning Victor, we've got Worthy Cost. I don't mind a Worthy Cost. Reigning Victors go kind of late. There's also a Lion Weight here. But that's kind of far off from these two cards, so I'm going to take the Worthy Cost. Okay, well we have Equilibrium Adept, which I haven't actually played that card yet. There's the Tomb Guard, but we're not putting counters on stuff. Earthcarver. Dispelling Exhale is probably the best card in the pack. Oh wait, there's also a Piercing Exhale. I think I'm going to pick that. Just in case we do end up as Sultai and we have to get off this Nerev. Alright, there's Alesha's Legacy. There's also Sagu Wildling. There's Dragon Claw Strike, which is pretty good. I think we'll stick with Alesha's Legacy, still trying to hang on to that Mardu dream. Wow, what a pack. Kintree Severance, Rakshasa's Bargain. I think I'll go with... I feel like I play Sultai a lot, but I'll take the Bargain. Man, these packs are stacked. Now we're seeing Osseous Exhale, Pack Beast. Another Alesha's Legacy. I think I'll just take this trade route Envoy. Kiru Goldkeeper Wield? That card should not be wheeling. Okay. We're kind of off of Narev. Take another Envoy. Looks like we're going to be black-green splashing blue. Oh, good. We got a 2-drop. I'll take the Crocodile, because I do like the Crocodile. We open a blue-red Siege. Well, that's pretty far off from what we're doing. We have another Venerated Stormsinger. Oh, we have Stalwart Successor. Let's grab that, shall we? It is a scary card. Snakeskin Veil is also in the pack, as is Thornwood Falls and Evolving Wilds. Maybe we'll get one of those back. Kintree Severance. There's Opulent Palace, but there's also Caustic Exhale. Why do these have to be in the same pack? I'm going to take the first piece of fixing, just because we don't have any of that yet. And in theory, these are going away. Alright, who else in our draft pod? Ixidor is someone I see a lot. I feel. Oh, here's a... Oh, that's a Teamer Monument. I thought that was Sultai Monument. I can take the Jungle Hollow. Or I could take another champion. I'll take Jungle Hollow. We'll get a little bit of fixing. Mystic Monastery. Saga Wildling is good. Veteran Ice Climber. Another Trade Route Envoy. Or a Dismal Backwater. I'll take the Backwater. This. Oh, wait, Dragon's Prey. I almost missed that. Yeah, we're going to take the Dragon's Prey. Oh man, there's a Kishless Skimmer, which I don't think we should be passing. There's another Champion of Dusan, and a Dismal Backwater are the choices. I'm going to take the Skimmer. We already have some cards that have Renew. 1, 2, 3 Renew cards. 4 Renew cards. So that's a lot of stuff leaving our graveyard. Ooh, Snakeskin Veil. I do like me a Snakeskin Veil. I'm not really looking for more Jungle Hollows. I want more blue fixing. I'll take another Snakeskin Veil, though. I do like the Wayfarer. I do like the Earth Carver. I'm going to take the Wayfarer here, because that also has a nice synergy with the Skimmer. And it can just help fix our mana. Alright, there's another Champion of Dusan. Another Legacy. I don't think I'll play 2 of those. Alright, well we do get a Botanist here. Or a Rakshas's Bargain. We saw a late Bargain before. So I'm going to take the Botanist, and maybe we'll wheel the Bargain or even the Earth Carver. Just a nice 2-drop. I think with that we've got enough 2-mana plays. How's our creature count doing? 14 creatures, 6 non-creatures. Alright. Here's Zurgo, another Botanist, another Skimmer. We're kind of doing okay on creatures, so I'm going to take this Caustic Exhale. Passing up a second Botanist and second Skimmer. I think that's good. There's Sipsig Apprentice, which is good, but there's also another Gold Keeper, which is going to be the pick here. There's also Sagu Pummeler, which would be fine. But Gold Keeper... yeah, this thing renews, get 2/1/1 counters and a reach counter for 5 mana. This for 5 mana, you get 2/1/1 counters and a flying counter. Well, now we can take an Earth Carver. There's Thunder of Unity. Gold Keeper number 4 or Fixing. We have 23 already. I'm going to take the... I'm going to take the Thornwood Falls here. This pack does not have anything I really want to play. We already have a couple legacies. I'll just grab an uncommon. This pack also doesn't have anything I want to play, so I'll just grab this. Do a little bit of rare drafting. Hey, there's an Earth Carver. Remember when I said the Earth Carver might wheel? I don't think we're playing 3 of those. Another Wayfarer, or... that puts counters on a creature. I'll take that. I guess now I have enough dragons where I'd probably want the dragon globe. Oh well. I think we have enough 3-drops, we don't need the mobilize thing. Can we even get the Gold Keeper number 3? Okay. Alright, so we've got 3 cuts to make. I do like Alesha's Legacy combined with the Botanist. Otherwise, I'm not super in love with it. We're fine on 3-drops. The 4s are where we kind of need to cut. And I think we're just cutting the trade route envoys. Then I'll probably cut another Earth Carver. Yeah, because when the trade route envoy comes down, I probably won't have something with a counter on it. Alright, so we have 3, 4 blue cards. 3, 4, 5. But we do kind of want blue early, if possible, for the skimmer. Oh, we also have the wildling that can fetch us a land. So there's that to keep in mind. But otherwise we don't want a ton of blue. Black, we've got 6, 7, 8 sources of black, but we're also looking for double black on turn 3 potentially. And for green, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8 green. But I'm going to bump that up to 9 green because we got the wildling. We have all these green 2-drops. Yeah, black we don't have a ton of either. Alright. Let's run the deck like this. Gold Keeper can be our star card because we have 3 of them. Alright, and our first opponent is Abscess. We have our colors, we have Champion of Doosan, let's keep. Champion of Doosan is just a nice early play we can make. We've got the Gold Keeper now online. Well, it will be online turn 4. Warden of the Grove, that's not okay. Okay, we can stop drawing lands now, deck. Warden of the Grove is a good card. We might just end up losing to it because we don't have removal right now. We need to draw Piercing Exhale. Oh, there's a Champion of Doosan for our opponent. Or we can just draw more land. Oh, I didn't play my blue source. That was silly of me. Our opponent is on Teamer. There's a Sharpshooter that's either going to get bigger or come with a 2/2. Okay, it's going to get bigger. There's a Teamer Devotee, which is probably just going to make a 2/2. I just don't see where we can possibly come back. This Warden of the Grove is just out of control. Like, I can play a Crocodile, but look at our opponent's board. And we're at 6. Yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I just could not do anything against that. Glix is our next opponent. Oh, we've got our Botanist. We found all of our 2-drops. Or most of them. Up against Jeskai colors, okay. The Wildling can always fetch us a black source. But if I'm going to do that, I should do that before combat. We'll see what our opponent plays here. Jeskai Monument. Alright, let's see what we draw. Yeah, I'm gonna go fetch a black source. But we're not playing it yet. There's a Fortress Kinguard. Opting to make it bigger, huh? We really don't need all that land. Keep it as a 2/2. There's Tygam. How's that gonna work with suspend? That I don't know. Ooh, the Revenant. I don't have a dragon to behold. Okay. One and one. And our next opponent is Azha. We're gonna go ahead and keep this hand. We've got Rakshasa's Bargain now, too. Alright, great. Gonna play that out in case we get the Revenant. We did not. We definitely don't need any more lands for a while. Trade Route Envoy. Just get rid of that. Let's get our horsey love going on, the jealous one turning away. This is a 4-color pile. Roiling Dragonstorm, that's a decent card. And there's Sarkon. Okay, they have the Twin Moss Storm Brood. Yuck, I did not need all that land, but at least some of it's going away. We'll have to save the Dragon's Prey for the Twin Moss Storm Brood. That's an Opulent Palace, so our opponent is all 5 colors. Okay, we've got a 3/5 Death Toucher, and now we don't. Awaken the Honored Dead, that's such a strong card. And there's the Dragonstorm Forecaster. And Molten Exhale. So we just cannot stop the dragon. There's the Roiling Dragonstorm again. Opponent's gotten so much advantage off of that. Could have attacked for 5 more this turn. Yeah, we're pretty much dead here. Another land. Can at least get rid of the Sargon. Well, I've got 2 flyers to deal with, 3 flyers to deal with, and all we get is land. Alright, we're 1 and 2. Falcone 1983 is our next opponent. We'll keep this. We have our mana for the Revenant. Opponent is on Mardu colors. Earth Carver, okay. Well, we'll start attacking. We have lifelink on this thing, so I'm not too worried about the racing situation. Go ahead, try to kill it. I dare you. I could use a blue source. Specifically an island. Being untapped would be huge. Letting us play one of our gold keepers. Osseous Exhale? Oh, inevitable defeat? I don't think so. It might be uncounterable, but you still can't target hexproof stuff. There's a crocodile for our opponent. Just go wide here. Alright, and that's going to be game. Makes me think maybe we should run those trade route envoys. Take out one of the gold fingers. And maybe undergrowth leopard? Try it like that. Just because they can potentially draw us cards. Or it's a 4-mana 5/4, which is a decent sized body. Alright, and our next opponent is Lost Jester. Go first. Well, we'll keep this. We have... well, any third land we can cast the Champion of Dusan. There we go. Dragonstorm. I don't think this one is what you necessarily want to be doing. Play out the Champion of Dusan here. Now we're missing a black source for these. Found a black source. Looks like our opponent is on all 5 colors. And we'll Snakeskin Veil this so we have a counter on it. So that way we can draw a card off of our trade route envoy. That's a good one, Kishla Skimmer. We'll probably play our crocodile next. Rolling Storm Brood. Alright, so that's a 4/6. Didn't want to mill. we can't have a 4/6 unblockable creature over there. That's just not going to fly. Speaking of things that aren't going to fly... That's 10 damage. Of course, opponent can gain 2 here. There's the Dragonstorm. What else do you got? Surveils keeps both on top. Dragonclaw Strike, that is a good one. 12/5, I have to block. But then we win with the Crocodile, because our opponent's at 5. Alright, 3 and 2. JC Canazio is our next opponent. Can't actually cast the Kishla Skimmer, but we can cast the Champion. I'm gonna keep. Plus we might draw a Forest or something here. Forest would be a pretty good draw. What did I say? We'll just keep curving out for now. There's Equilibrium Adept for our opponent. I've drawn enough lands, though, game. Player Trade Route Envoy comes in as a 5/4. Man, if I could get rid of that Devotee somehow, our opponent would be pretty well screwed. There's a Salt Road Pack Beast. Earth Carver is a good draw. I'll go attacking here. Doing that so I can draw another card. Well, our opponent's mana is fixed now. Stormplane Detainment. Not today. Another Salt Road Pack Beast. Alesha's Legacy. It's an interesting one. Do I just make this big, though? Let's go wide. They can kill the skimmer here. I think this game's going to be really close. Yep, there goes the skimmer. And the Bearer of Glory. There's a Shock Brigade. And a coordinated maneuver. Okay. Caustic Exhale. We gotta get rid of this Bearer of Glory. If I had Sarkhan's Resolve, this could be threatening lethal, which might be what our opponent's thinking about. Double blocking would be greedy. And if there was a double block, it would have to involve the Bearer of Glory. Not going to let our opponent untap with that. There's another Shock Brigade. And we can't block enough. Equilibrium Adept. Stop having stuff, opponent. Twin Moss Stormbrood? Yeah, that's game. Because we cannot block enough. Alright. Well, we went 3-3 with what I thought was a fairly okay deck. Yeah, I don't have a ton to say about it. We didn't get to play our Mythic Dragon, but the Revenant and Snakeskin Veil were huge players. We were kind of lacking in removal, only having the 2 Exhales. Never once saw the Stalwart Successor. Other than that, I think we got to see everything. Alright. Well, we'll claim our prize. And for now, I'll take my leave